How to control your emotions. Anger, fear, and the love that can destroy you. Emotions are powerful. They can lift you up, give you strength, connect you to others, but they can also bring you down, cloud your judgment, and take control of your life. You've probably heard the phrase, "Too much love will kill you." It's not just a line from a famous song. It's a warning. Because love, when it turns into obsession, attachment, or self-abandonment, can be just as destructive as anger or fear. We often think emotions are something we simply feel. But here's the truth. If you don't learn to control your emotions, they will control you. And once they're in the driver's seat, they can crash everything you've built, your relationships, your peace of mind, your self-respect. This video will teach you how to understand your emotions, and more importantly, how to control them. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Anger, the fire that burns everything. Anger is like fire. It can warm, protect, and motivate, but left unchecked, it destroys. Most people don't realize that anger always starts small. A comment, a gesture, a memory, something triggers your brain. You interpret it as disrespect, betrayal, or injustice. Your heart rate rises, your muscles tense, and your rational thinking shuts down. Suddenly, you're yelling, or breaking things, or giving someone the silent treatment for days. And later, regret follows. But what if you could interrupt that process? How to control anger. Point 1. The 10-second rule. When you feel anger rising, pause. Count slowly to 10. This simple act allows your brain's rational center, the prefrontal cortex, to catch up with your emotional center, the amygdala. That pause could save a friendship, a job, or even your freedom. Point 2. Name it to tame it. Say, "I'm angry because." Labeling your emotion reduces its intensity. It creates a space between you and the emotion. You're not becoming the anger, you're simply observing it. Point 3. Breathe deep, speak slow. When angry, your breathing becomes shallow and fast. Reverse this. Inhale deeply for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 4 seconds. Do this 3 times before responding. It's not weakness, it's strategy. Point 4. Physical discharge. Anger is energy. Release it constructively. Go for a run. Hit a punching bag. Scream into a pillow. Write a letter and never send it. Let it out without hurting others or yourself. Mastering anger doesn't mean never feeling it. It means choosing how you respond, not letting it own you. Chapter 2. Fear and anxiety, the shadows of the mind. Fear is natural. It's your brain's way of protecting you from danger. But in today's world, most of our fears aren't about physical survival, they're emotional, fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown. When fear is constant and exaggerated, it becomes anxiety. And anxiety is like living in a storm that never ends. You avoid risks. You procrastinate. You overthink. You freeze. But fear isn't the enemy. Avoidance is. How to control fear, : Point 1. Confront it gradually. Make a list of what scares you: public speaking, failure, rejection, and expose yourself to it, little by little. This is called exposure therapy. Start small, and build your tolerance. Progress comes from discomfort, not avoidance. Point 2. Visualize success, not disaster. Your brain doesn't know the difference between imagined and real experiences. If you constantly imagine failure, you'll feel anxious. Replace it with visualizations of success, speaking confidently, winning, surviving. Point 3. Ask: is this fear rational? Sometimes, fear lies. Ask yourself: what's the worst that could happen? How likely is that? Could I handle it if it did? This breaks the illusion and gives you control. Point 4. Breathe into the fear. Fear shrinks your breath. Expand it. Focus on your breathing and bring your awareness to the present moment. When you control your breath, you start to calm your mind. Fear will always exist. But courage isn't the absence of fear, it's action in spite of it. Chapter 3. Overwhelming feelings, when love becomes a chain. Love is beautiful. But when it turns into obsession, control, or dependency, it stops being love and becomes a prison. You give everything. You lose yourself. You can't breathe without them. That's not love, that's addiction. Too much love will kill you. Not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. When love becomes need, it consumes. Signs of toxic love. You feel anxious when they don't reply immediately. You change your identity to please them. You fear being alone more than being mistreated. You prioritize their needs and abandon your own. This isn't passion. It's self-destruction. How to find balance in love. Point 1. Set healthy boundaries. Boundaries protect your time, energy, and identity. Say no when needed. Communicate clearly. Love without losing yourself. Point 2. Practice self-love first. You teach others how to love you by how you love yourself. If you abandon your needs for someone else, you're teaching them to do the same. Point 3. Detach with awareness. Detachment isn't about not caring. It's about caring without being controlled. Let go of what you can't control, another person's choices, feelings, or attention. Love should never cost you your peace. If it does, it's time to re-evaluate. Chapter 4. Universal techniques for emotional control. Whether you're dealing with anger, fear, or overwhelming love, these tools can help across the board. Point 1. The emotional journal. Every day, write down what you felt, why you think you felt it, how you responded, what you could do differently. This creates awareness and accountability. Point 2. The 3-question method. In any emotional moment, ask: what am I feeling? Why am I feeling it? What can I do now that's healthy? This simple method transforms reaction into reflection. Point 3. Mindfulness meditation. Spend just 5 minutes a day sitting quietly, focusing on your breath. When thoughts come, don't fight them. Just notice them and return to the breath. Over time, this builds emotional resilience. Point 4. Physical movement. Walk, stretch, dance, move. Emotions live in the body. Moving helps them flow instead of stagnating and becoming overwhelming. Conclusion. Control begins with awareness. You are not your emotions. You are the awareness behind them. You are the one who chooses the response, who pauses, reflects, and grows stronger every time you take control. Emotions will always come: anger, fear, love. But when you understand them, when you recognize their patterns, when you choose your response instead of reacting blindly, that's when you become free. Remember the phrase: too much love will kill you. Only if you forget to love yourself first. Only if you allow emotions to own you, instead of learning to master them. Emotional control is not about becoming cold or distant. It's about becoming wise. And the wise man, the wise woman, they don't fight emotions, they lead them. Thank you for listening until the end. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on self-mastery and emotional intelligence. And tell me in the comments, which emotion do you struggle with most, and how do you handle it?